Hello, I'm Jenny Simmer here with another how-to, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Windows Movie Maker. Now I have to apologize, I can't show you the first little part here, or actually I guess I can. When you first open up Windows Movie Maker, this is what you get, and you have to pick something that you're going to start to create your movie with. Like usually if you have an intro, that is what you pick. You pick your intro, whatever it is, and you hit movie. Oh, okay, good, it didn't do it. And you movie and create. Now the reason I couldn't do it the other way is because it showed my name. I had to sign out here. I just did this video and it showed my name and I was like, ooh. So I don't want to intro, so I just removed that. So I am doing a pretend cast video, which is a create a sim for sim videos. Obviously this might apply to anything. I'm doing the cast one because I do more visual stuff with it, as opposed to just a regular LP. So I go into wherever you store your movie files and you hit select and you just click. Now why is this not working? Or you have to hit it then select. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna, these are my 5 files I want to bring over, so I bring it over. It takes a few minutes to load. I didn't want these scenes at the end, so you just simply move them over. Why did that not go in there? Oh, it must be because it's still loading. Seriously, why is that not moving over? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it was doing that. So we just move these scenes over. Now if you do what okay, so I don't know where to start, but I'll just start, I guess. If you do what I did, and I accidentally, for a cast video, I put music over it, so I don't want any background noise, you know, overtaking the music or something. So let's say you did what I did and left your mic on, and you know, you're talking to someone or talking to yourself or something, and it will show up in the movie or just whatever the background noise might be. So you just simply go over to edit, video volume, and you just take the volume out. So you just have to make sure though that you do that with every single clip that you have on here. Just take it out. I did not know this, so before, like, you just kind of, some things you learn as you go. Like I obviously don't know like everything, but so I moved that over there, and you do that. Now say there's a clip, a part of your movie, like especially if you're doing like a recording one, like with voice and stuff like that, and you know you spit out words wrong or what have you, you simply go to your bad spot. So this one I did purposely here. I did this where I kind of like zoomed in, and I don't want that. I don't want that in my movie. So I find a spot, like, you know, I kind of pay attention where it will smooth in together. So let's see here, because I'm up close to her. So you go, I'm in edit already, you go split, and then you play through that and find where you want to end it. So I kind of want to end it like, again, when she's like that, almost looks the same. So split, and you simply, you know, double check it. What? Why is this being so funny? Okay, so yeah, that's my scene, and remove. So that's all you do for that. Now, as for these beginning things, oh, I want to add a picture because I want to do a caption thing here. So you go to pictures, and I'm just going to pick a random, one of the first pictures I come to that's the right size. Here we go. So I find that actually a thumbnail size fits better in here, which is 1280 by 720. I tried the like HD sizes, and for some reason it puts like black on the edges, so I don't know why. I may not be 100% right about that, but I find that's what works for me, is just your normal thumbnail size. So anyway, so I want to add some caption to this, so I go home and you hit caption, and you know, just Windows Movie Maker provides some text, but you can also download. Like this is a downloadable one that I've done there. I want to make it bold, I want to make it brighter, I want to make it bigger, and then I'm just going to go movie. Whoops, I hit the wrong button there. Movie, I'll just do movie. And you go outline, you can, or sorry, I can say you can outline it. So I do, you know, narrow, change the color of your outline. You can move this wherever you want, and you can change the effect of the writing. So I usually pick that one, so it looks like this. And oops, I accidentally had that cursor in the wrong spot. Now, usually it sets these about 7 seconds. Now, I find that a bit long for people to see, like, especially if it's only one word like that. So you just go to your text tools and you can go text duration right here and change it, say, to 4 seconds. And then video tools, same thing. So line up your timing, so the video or the picture time and the word timing to whatever time you want. You can easily change that. And then so I've got my writing down, and the next thing is, oh, see that how it just like abruptly popped to the next scene? You definitely want to fix that. So you fix that in animations here, and you pick something to, you could do whatever you want. It gives you a little, or I should say, if you hold your cursor over it, kind of gives an example. See that? So I don't really like those. I usually just pick this one myself. Sometimes I mess around with it though. So see how that was a little bit more, smooth, I guess you could say. So I want to make sure I do that for all of these little split scenes here. So like so, and even this one. For this one, I like to do the bubble. I love, love, love this bubble one here. So there we go. Now for as a zoom, now this is just plain. She's just standing there. I want to add a little effect to it, I guess. So that's where this over here comes in handy. You could pick one of them, mess around with it, whatever you like. See, woo! You could do that with each one. Just pick whatever you want. This one scene's actually really small. I think I'm gonna take that out of there. So again, you could just remove a scene that you don't like. I guess I'll just do the crazy one here again for those two. So, woo! Though I guess that one's not quite as fast as the other one. And again, you can edit if you found that scene too long. You just simply go to edit and you can set endpoint, there. I found that too long, so I cut it down a little bit and it ends quicker. Now, if you're doing like what I'm doing for this cast video, now this may not apply to a lot of people that might watch this or something, but if you are doing something where you want the video sped up, you go to edit, and then there's the speed button, and you speed it up to wherever you want. I personally do 4 times for this particular video that I'm doing. And again, make sure you get every scene. I found out the hard way that if you don't do every scene, it does not work. 4 times. So I've sped up my movie. Now it's not, before it's rendered here, it's not going to play well at all. Like it's so chunky and stuff because it's hard for the Windows Movie Maker to play it now. That's why it's best to make sure you cut out any scenes before you speed it up. Now you could just undo the speeding, of course. But so yeah, so I'm pretty happy with all that. I like the way this looks. Might be again a little too long. Those scenes, this was just a mock. Like I just quickly did up some clips. This is nothing like special or anything like that. So don't pay attention to that. But you just get the gist of it. Now the other thing I want is an outro on here. Now you might want to, I guess you could add the outro like after the music, but I'll just show you what to do though. So I'm going to add my outro on this movie, and the one thing that is missing is music. Now you go home to add the music, and you go add music. So I figure I don't want the music to overlap my intro, so I put the cursor to where about I want it, and it go add music at current point. And then it will pop up your music. So just quickly pick something. I'm gonna do this one. And as you can see, it overlapped my outro. So again, just go to where about you want the music to end, and you go music tool, set endpoint. So it cut that music off on my outro. Now I don't find I have to do a smooth like transition for my outro, but that's completely up to you. I mean, just absolutely mess around with this. There's so much to do that I'm probably not even touching, you know what I mean? You can add a recorded narration, so if you're gonna talk over your video, you just hit this record like so, hit record, and talk over your video or whatnot. Or I'm not going to, so I'm gonna hit cancel. You can add videos and photos to it. I have yet to do that, so I don't really know, but again, just mess around with it. There's so much to do, to play around with. I personally don't share with like Windows Movie Maker. I never actually share it. I just go to YouTube and plunk the movie over to it. I don't use this to share because I found it never worked for me. And so when you're, you know, satisfied with your movie, you're like, oh yeah, I think this is pretty good and whatnot, you go to save movie for high definition display is what I pick myself. I'm pretty sure that's what you should be picking. So you hit high definition display. I mean, that could take, like, this little movie will take no time to save, but if it's like one of my LPs that are, you know, 15 to 20 minutes long, it could take up to an hour. One of the downsides of Windows Movie Maker is it does crash, and sometimes a lot, and sometimes it crashes when your movie's been like rendering for an hour and it's at 99% and it crashes. I'm like, but it happens. That's one of the downfalls, but it is free. Like, Windows Movie Maker is free, so if you don't have the money or don't want to spend the money, this is such an awesome thing. There's so much you could do with it. I highly recommend it. So yeah, so that's it. I think I covered everything. Oh, there's like little visual effects. I forgot that. You can add that. Like, say I want this to be black and white or whatever. That's pretty self-explanatory anyways. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope that this was helpful. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I hope you all have a great day.